You told me that, you know, because a lot of men have heart issues and everything, and you told me that liquid cayenne.
Liquid cayenne to the max. Keep it in my bag, right? It's in my bag right here.
You have liquid cayenne.
Right here. Should I get it
No,
for you?
you were saying if somebody's having a heart attack, of course you got to call your doctor. You got to call the ambulance. Call the ambulance.
Cayenne.
But you get liquid cayenne.
Put 3 drops in your tongue. You'll light up.
Let me focus on that.
Yeah.
Liquid cayenne.
That cayenne.
You said 3 drops.
3 drops in your mouth.
Under or on your tongue?
It don't even matter. As soon as it hit that mouth and it take off, it open up everything.
But some people feel they having a heart attack or something similar, but they just have an indigestion. How do you tell the difference?
Oh, you know the difference.
For real?
Oh yeah.
That much?
What I've been told from the heart, it feels like your chest is caving in, like an elephant is standing on it.
But the liquid cayenne could open up the blood vessels in the heart and everything.
Stop a heart attack, stop a stroke.
Liquid cayenne could stop a heart attack and a stroke?
And a stroke.
You're having stroke symptoms, but if you're having stroke symptoms, you should have of course, the liquid cayenne. But for the long term, how you reduce the risk of heart attack, stroke, lower your cholesterol, calm your nerves, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
How do you do that?
Cayenne should be in your daily diet. It should be in your food when you cook. And for those who know they in heart issue problems, you need to be adding cayenne 10 drops 3 times a day in water, drinking.
Cayenne every day. Well, that's deep, man. I almost couldn't stop the show right there. We almost done. We've 8 minutes in. We're going 10 minutes. We got a minute and a half. My thing is like people like me. I know what to do, but breaking those old habits, eating too much and not exercising. Like I said at the beginning, is there a pill that's going to help me exercise more, eat less, and lay off that carbs and that sugar?
No, all that comes from the discipline. You have to establish the discipline. And you have to make up your mind, say, this is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do this no more. And start doing it.
Well, how do you? I mean, is there a herb or supplement to develop our will?
No.
We just have to get spiritual.
Get spiritual.
Religious, whatever.
No doubt. I think discipline is the foundation.
But if you don't, I mean, I'm in my 40s. I've never been disciplined. I mean, a lot of folks. I know people. I know some folks who have had heart attacks and all kind of trouble. And you tell them to stay off the bacon, stay off this, and take the herb. They say, I'm gonna live to be a long life. I'm gonna keep on eating that bacon. I'm gonna keep on eating that pork, and you ain't gonna stop me. Nah, they are in bad shape.
Mm-hmm.
How do we prevent the bad shape?
Hey, everyone has a brain, and you have to use it, or you're gonna lose it. And if you don't come to the realization that your health is the most important thing you have, and by the age of 40, everybody needs to be their own physician. You got to take care of your own health. And the white coat will take care of you. You're going to take care of you with some drugs, or you're going to cut off your limbs and cut out your organs. So I guess you got to take your pick.
I'm over my limit, but I have to say this. My time limit here for you, because you have a lecture, you got to get out of here. A lot of people are facing surgery. And you told me before, if it's not immediate, maybe we should seek the advice of a naturopathic doctor, such as yourself, any naturopathic doctor, before we rushed for that surgery. Because some surgery is immediate, you got to do it.
Yeah, talking about somebody get busted out on the street,
right?
Guts is hanging out. Yeah, you need surgery right away.
But when the doctor tell you that you have cancer, we got to go to surgery right now. Right. The doctor tell you got heart disease, you got blockage, all your arteries are blocked. We have to have a surgery. Is it wise to hold off for a few days?
Oh yeah, because the only way he would have known that it was blocked is because you went in to see him. So how would he know that before that? So basically, you can buy time strictly by doing on oral chelation, which goes in and removes all of the heavy metals and plaque in the veins and arteries, and then you can get your heart back together and get your body back together.
The oral chelation is no offense when I say this, don't get me wrong, because that's how people are. That's expensive. That money's gonna come out of my pocket. Medicare is not gonna pay for that. If you want the oral, I'm pronouncing this correctly, chelation, that costs money, don't it?
Oh yeah.
It ain't cheap.
It's not cheap. And we also have supplements you can do other than the oral chelation.
Well, I need that because I'm telling you, I need to clean out my arteries before all that junk I made the past 40 years. It builds up. All right, here's your people coming. All right, Dr. Whitaker, you're the man. I got to see you soon. I got to come see you in person, man. Peace, my brother.